Local politics right
Sure.
now. The California Republicans gathered for their state party convention over the weekend. The two leading candidates for governor failed to get an endorsement. Your thoughts on that?
Well, it says that the California Republican Party is split. Some people want a more conservative candidate. Others want one who's less. Not being able to get 60% is significant because there isn't a party endorsement for one of those people, which brings a lot of other money and just being able to say I'm endorsed by the Republican Party to play. So that split means neither of them get that opportunity.
One of the things that Republicans are concerned about is that now that they haven't endorsed someone, that person may not make the cutoff,
right,
and may not be in the November election because only the top two people.
That's correct.
In this case, it would presumably be Newsom and Villaraigosa, and that could depress Republican vote and hurt congressional candidates in the November election.
Yeah, that's a theory. If Republicans don't go to vote because the top spot doesn't contain a Republican, then does that hurt the member of Congress who's running? Republicans need all the Republican votes they can get for members of Congress this year. So if that happens, that's a real problem for the House seats.
Yeah, a lot at stake there. Okay,
yeah.
Let's talk about Rudy Giuliani,
Yes.
former New York mayor, legal counsel for President Trump. Is he helping or hurting the president?
I think he's hurting the president, and here's what I actually think is occurring. You know, when you go out and you hire a celebrity to front for a celebrity, sometimes that celebrity takes the spotlight, and that to me is what's happening with Giuliani. This is a lot about Rudy Giuliani and not so much about his client. I think that's sort of dangerous for the president.
But how could he say key things like he has without being 100% sure? Or do you think that in some way this was planned and he had tacit approval from the president?
I think what we're hearing out of Washington is that's not the case, that he has been riffing a little bit and may not have been as prepared as he should have been, and spoke off the cuff. And when you're doing things unscripted that way, especially in a legal environment, which is really surprising for a guy like him who's lived his whole life around the legal environment, that can cause a problem.
Yeah, words matter.
Yes,
and
they do.
Speaking on a lot of different issues. Over the weekend, he talked about adult film star Stormy Daniels. Did that help re-legitimize the controversy over her?
Well, sure, because this whole, did President Trump authorize the payments? When were they authorized? On what basis were they authorized? The more the story keeps coming up, the more it stays in the minds of Americans. So I don't think Rudy Giuliani was doing the president any favor there.
All right.
Brian, thank you.
Brian, thank you.
You're very welcome.
San Francisco police are searching for two